This is the camera quality on the Samsung Galaxy S25. This is my new phone. This is the other phone I had. The one that I'd normally use to record my YouTube videos. You're looking at it right here. This is a Motorola phone. And if you saw my community post I made about this a couple days ago, I said that the power button didn't work. And yeah, that is an issue. Because with this phone, when you try to power it on, and if it's like dead or something, or if you shut it down, if you power it off and then try to power it on, if you hold down that button, well, sometimes if you don't hold down that button, it'll still power on, because of like a manual thing that this had. Well, when it would power on, it wouldn't actually turn the phone on. Instead, what it would do is it would pop up a menu, and you would hit your volume buttons to kind of cycle through the options it had. So it would have start, which means like, restart your phone, like turn it on and stuff. It would have diagnostics, and it had some other crap I can't remember. And so all I would have to do is select start and then push the button, and then boom, it would turn on. But no, I couldn't do that because that button doesn't work. And this got powered off by accident because I had it in my pocket, and it probably brushed up against my leg, and I guess it thought that it thought that I had powered it off because it powered off. So you're probably wondering, how are you able to get onto your YouTube account when all of your other accounts and your YouTube account was on that phone that you would use to record videos on, this one? Well, the good news is I have another phone that I used before I had this phone. This is the old phone, the one I had back in 2020, 2021 on my old YouTube channel, for those of you that remember. This one I used a couple days ago when I made that community post, because all of my information on this phone was backed up or was transferred to this phone. So all of the information on this phone was backed up on this phone, and this phone still works. The only thing that doesn't work is, like I mentioned, the whole network thing. I can't call or text people on this, but my accounts, like my Google accounts, my YouTube account, was still on here. Even though my old Facebook account was on here, but since I had my accounts, the accounts that were on here was hooked up or was transferred to this phone, it somehow also had my current Facebook account information anyway. Or not information, what am I saying? I had to, in order to get my Facebook account, I had to reset the password, which then I got an email from my Gmail account and telling me that I got, password, all that stuff changed, which showed up on this phone, which I was able to type it in on the phone that I'm using now. So I got my Facebook account, got my YouTube account. The only thing I need to do with this current phone I'm using is transfer all of my photos and videos and screenshots into the gallery, and I'm not sure how to do that yet. But as far as YouTube and other accounts, good to go, which is good. I'm glad I'm able to get stuff transferred over as far as that goes. So yeah, this is a Motorola as well. I got this in 2019. This was my great-grandma's old phone. This is from 2017. That's when this was released. However, she got it in 2018. And then 2019, she went to a nursing home, and then, which she's still at now, by the way. She's still living, which is good. She got a different phone because she wasn't really using this one. I ended up getting this, like I said, in 2019. This happened to be November of 2019. So I got this phone. And then in 2022, around May, I got this phone for free when me and my grandma, well, my grandma actually switched to Cricket. Because I was on her phone plan. And then this past November of 2024, I was on my own plan. Or I became, or I, had it to where I'm on my own account now for phone service, which is still Cricket. But, yeah. This phone actually works pretty decent. All the buttons work on it. Do not buy modern Motorola phones. They suck. Motorola is owned by the Chinese company Lenovo, and they are known for making terrible devices with crappy software. Exhibit A. Phones should not act like how this one did, which is terrible. And the up volume didn't work. The only thing button-wise functional on here is the down button. So yeah, this phone is actually bigger. The phone I'm using now is actually the size of this one, which I was kind of shocked. Or not shocked, but surprised, I should say. So anyway, yeah. This phone, junk. So I'm glad I was able to transfer my stuff from this phone, since it was still on there, to the current phone I'm using. So that is good. But yeah, this is just kind of like what the quality looks like of it. It's different. It's slightly better, actually.
You can't beat roadside assistance.
Look, you can actually see the color of the headlights. It doesn't, on my old phone, this one, it made them look like they were bright.
Let's move it out.
That light sometimes doesn't light up. See, look at the flash. Like, the quality is good, honestly.
You can't beat roadside assistance.
Let me just turn off the sound. Yeah, see, this doesn't light up like it should. These should light up back here with the taillights, but the wires get loose sometimes. Yeah, these aren't lighting up for some reason. These back red ones, that's not lighting up either. And I don't know if that is lighting up. Nope, that's not lighting up either. Stuff gets... There it goes. It's lighting up again. But, yeah. So this is the quality test. It's pretty good. I haven't tested the audio quality of the camera yet, so I'm not sure what this video is going to sound like, but you guys can be the judge of that when you watch this video. But, yeah, I thought I'd kind of make a video about this. Not this. But, you know, phones and stuff. I have another phone. It's an iPhone 5. And I'll explain about that. That was the first phone I ever had. I got that I was in 7th grade, and it was 2018, around August. And I was 13. And that was the first phone I ever had. I still have it. The screen doesn't work on it, though. It's really screwed up. However, I think I have a method to get videos off of that phone. But it's going to require a laptop, which I do have. Those of you that, you know, are on my channel or subscribe to me know that I have a laptop. It's that HP one. It's at my grandparents' house. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that a whole bunch because that's going to get me completely off subject. Which happens a lot. But I just kind of wanted to say that, you know, I got a new phone and just kind of wanted to share with you guys kind of what happened. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next video.